Hello. So I got more tips from my friends. I said put a very bright light in your face and you can see everything better. It wasn't for me to see everything better. It's for you to see everything better. But anyways, it's been a couple days since my last video, so I have some catching up to do. Friday I did a CrossFit. I did a CrossFit. I did a workout for CrossFit, and it was pretty intense. And I realized it's like, who cares what the workouts were? Because whoever experiences it isn't going to have the same workout anyway. But I realized that there's a lot of scaling involved. So if you can't do something, that there's always a way to do it without really like killing yourself for the next day. Like push-ups, you could do them on your knees. Push-ups. You could figure it out. There's other stuff too. You could just look it up online if you really wanted. So I did an assault bike. That's what put me down. I was laying on the ground for like 15 minutes. Excuse me. And what the assault bike is, it's just like a bicycle. And there's a fan in the front of it. And you can you can push and pedal at the same time. And it calculates how many calories you burn off, which I don't really get either, because I feel like I can burn off calories jogging or assault bike, but like different outputs of energy almost. It's like I could jog a mile or work 4 minutes on an assault bike, but if I did 4 minutes on the assault bike, I'd probably be dead, which means probably like 2 minutes. So, but it's so much easier. Maybe it's something with like the rate at which it burns calories, output, some body formula involved. Anyway, I got a stand too, hands free. Woo! Supposed to be remote with it, but I threw it away. Woo! Or did I? I just pressed the stop button. No. I did. I could probably return it, but I didn't want to go through the trouble. And it works pretty good. So, still got my dragon. And my globe. Globe noise. So yeah, did that CrossFit workout. And after that, I found that amino acids really help with recovery. Because I was laying on the ground and someone gave me, I fed myself water for the first 10-15 minutes. And then after that, when I could finally like walk again, which sounds horrible, I probably just didn't drink enough water that day. And, my diet's not really great. I'm just kind of cutting out sweets, which, to touch back on that, I'm cutting out some sweets. I really hadn't focused much on it, trying to survive. Too many things taken away from my normal life. I can't just cold turkey stuff yet. Anyways, work in progress. So I do feel more guilty about eating sweets. That's progress moving forward. But let's see. What was I saying? Yeah, amino acids. So once I got home, I fixed water with amino acids. And not immediately, but once I got through the taste of it, a couple sips, I could really feel like the recovery. It's almost like when you're a kid and you drank Gatorade after doing anything. Maybe it was like sugar rush that kind of woke you up, something made you feel better. So did that, and then I was moving around. Actually had an old fashioned about an hour after. Probably shouldn't have had an old fashioned after. This is almost like confessions or something. They should do this in like prisons. These guys love it. They could be YouTube famous. That's what I learned on the block. It'd be way more interesting than what I did at CrossFit. Huh. Anyway, haven't weighed myself yet. I feel like I don't feel like I've lost anything, and it's so weird because of all the differences in your body. So your body's going from doing basically nothing in a sense to really working hard at it. it's straining. Like I felt like my abs were almost swollen, which, you know, if I'm going for the weight goal, I feel like swelling abs retains more water, and so it's temporary, but I would be gaining more weight essentially. So it's kind of pointless to weigh myself right now. So maybe like in 2 weeks or something, if I'm in the 230s, then something's happening. I'm thinking like, for instance, when I got home, I didn't want a soda. Like that had no desire. I really desired maybe water. I had LaCroix too. Still not that bad, berry flavor. But you desire less sodas, and I didn't want like a candy bar. So I was thinking that could definitely contribute towards, you know, what my diet will be like. If I keep working out, my body shouldn't really crave junk food out of convenience, because it knows later on that night it's going to pay for it. And it's not one of those, oh, shame on you, you're going to pay for it. It's, hey, this really sucks. I'm completely aware of why it sucks. It's because I'm out of shape and because I'm not providing the right nutrients for my muscles to actually push through this. So, a lot of stuff about lactic acid. I'm sure that has something to do with it. Once I burn up some lactic acid and my body starts, you know, regulating itself because CrossFit. I wonder if like going at the same time every day, similar to like having eating habits, like you'll crave that same thing at the same day. I wonder if my body would be like more prepared since I'm doing a regular schedule. So that's interesting. But like I said, I went Friday, and today is the end of Monday. So Saturday and Sunday, since I had laid on my back for like 30 minutes and felt horrible, I felt great at the same time because I finished the workout. That's what I thought was important. You know, it's one of those, push as hard as you can, try the best you can. You can finish it. But if the timer stops, you don't really have to stop. If you have like 5 reps left, finish the 5 reps. You can write on the board or whatever it is that you didn't get the 5 reps, but at least you know you finished that workout. Just took a little longer, because it doesn't really matter. You're there for yourself. It's not like you're going to get hurt if you go a minute over the 20-minute time gap. So it's something to keep in mind. Today I ended up doing one where it was like 5 rounds, and I got through 2.5 rounds of it. And I was thinking like, oh, I could keep going, but I must have picked too much weight. So now I kind of know where I'm at there. But also stuff involved squats, and my legs were just shot for some reason. So I couldn't squat as much, so they were burning really, really bad. So I lowered the weight, and I ended up getting to 2.5 rounds rather than that 1 round, rather than like maybe 1.5, 2 rounds, which I feel like is better. So it being 5 rounds, I got that far. I feel like it should have been a workout that is more speed focused rather than weight focused. So since the weight held me back, you know, I didn't properly set myself up for the workout. So next time, maybe I'll, you know, pick up the weights, kind of do a couple reps of the workout, kind of get my mindset on it. One thing that was involved was wall balls, which is basically just like, oh, 1 second. Which is basically just, that was my battery low. Basically you have a 20-pound ball, the guys, and then 10 pounds for the ladies. And you squat and you throw it up at a target on the wall. So squatting again, I should have done 10-pound ball, but that's when those pride took over, because every other guy's doing 20-pound wall. But is it about everyone competing? Maybe. I mean, would I do wall ball by myself? Never, because I'd have to buy the wall ball, find the wall, and then at that point I'd be like, I look probably kind of stupid just to do how many wall balls. And I mean, regardless of how you look, I guess at the same time, it's one of those, can I just do something else? Like maybe move around, ride a bike, you know. So community and the competitiveness is definitely a part of the CrossFit, but you need to separate yourself from that as well. and remember that you have your limits, but maybe use other people as motivation to get to or near your limits. So I'm gonna try to go 4 times this week. I went 3 times in my first week, so we'll see. I mentally remember, like, I would say mentally rather than like writing it down or setting an alarm. I'm remembering that I need to drink more water. I need to drink more water. And when I drink more water, it actually fills me up too. So I feel like I'm not eating as much, which is kind of cool. But I'm saying that I need to drink more water because I tend to sweat a lot during workouts. And I don't want to be dehydrated. I was thinking I fell off that bike. Well, I said fell off. I finished the workout and then fell to the ground to recover or die because I was dehydrated. And maybe could have eaten healthier too. I think I ate tacos. Probably tacos. That's all we got over here is tacos. It's Austin. But let's see. Feeling pretty good. Slept really good. Could have something to do with time saving, but anyway. Alright, y'all. Well, I decided to do a little longer video. If you have any questions, put in the link below. Hit the subscribe button. Pretend I'm in a mage's wardrobe rather than a dude's bathrobe. It's way cooler. Wait, I could do this too. Click the link below. That was very sick.